Hello guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to solve the Pyraminx. So this puzzle is actually considerably easier than the regular 3x3 cube that you're all familiar with. It has less movable pieces, has more trivial or redundant pieces such as the tips, which can be moved independently, and overall it has a lot less possible states or combinations. So as a fun fact, the Pyraminx has around only 80 million combinations, which is comparatively very low when you consider that the original cube has around like 40 quintillion. So let's cut to the chase of the video. So first, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to choose one of the four faces to solve first. So for the purposes of this video, I'll just choose red, but you can choose any color you want. It's actually important to become color agnostic as you move on, but since you're a beginner, which I presume this probably won't matter. So let's solve the red face. So what you'll first want to do is locate all of the red tips, or all of the tips that contains a red triangle. So this is going to be this tip right here, this tip right here, and this third tip right here. So we're going to want to find the face that these three tips share in common, and it's going to be this face. So the red goes here. So the red face is going to be here. So first, we're going to turn all of the three red tips so that they're facing towards us. Technically, you don't have to solve the tips until the end of the process, but I'm just doing this for good bookkeeping, so you can keep track of where each face is. So the reason you technically don't have to do that is because these, again, as I said, these corner pieces, they can be moved independently from the rest of the cube. So now a crucial observation is that for each of the center pieces, they move in accordance with whatever tip they correspond to, whatever corner. So and every centerpiece, they can only be maneuvered by moving one of the four subtetrahedrons. So for example, this top centerpiece right here, you can only change its location by moving this top tetrahedron. You can't do that by moving the tetrahedron on the right or on the left. Like, see, it still stays in place. So we're gonna exploit this to solve the centers easily. So we already got our first red center right here. So let's get the other two red centers in place. So we're gonna turn this right tetrahedron until a red center shows up. So no red center yet. Red center. So now, again, for good bookkeeping, we're gonna turn this corner such that it's red. And we're gonna do the same for this center on the left. So we're gonna keep turning this left subtetrahedron until we see a red center. There it is. So now what's left is solving the three edges. So in this case, we got fairly lucky as two of the edges are already solved. As you can see, the colors on both sides of the edge match as well, and that's what you want. But the third edge, that's unsolved. So we have yellow, red, and we want to put this edge down here. So what we're gonna do is that since if the edge we want isn't already facing us, like assume that the red face is on the bottom. So say if it were somewhere else, then we want to move that edge such that the red part of that edge faces us. So like this. Next, we're going to determine where the red side of the edge faces relative to to the triangle that's facing us. So this red part of the edge is located on the left of the face that's facing us. So we're going to do the left version of this algorithm. So it'll be left pyramid down, right tetrahedron down, left tetrahedron up, right tetrahedron up. And now, as you can see, the red-yellow edge is in place. So before we move on, we've already solved the first layer here, but I'm just going to show you a possible corner case where the edge that you want to place to complete your first face is in fact in the first layer, and you need to swap it out for another piece. So I'm gonna try to artificially produce that case. So now we have the case where one of the edge we want is not in its correct place, but it's in the first layer. So what we do in this case is that we kick out the misplaced edge by just turning the right tetrahedron up. Or you can do this, or you can do the left-sided version of this algorithm as well. It doesn't matter. And then we move this edge out of the way by turning the top tetrahedron to the right, and then we turn the right tetrahedron down. So now that problematic edge is back in back in the top layer. So we can just use the usual algorithm to place it into its correct place. And looks like I got lucky there. So I think there's a 1 in 27 chance that you get to skip the last layer after the last layer comes already solved after you solve the first layer. But I guess let's scramble this cube again. So we get so I can show you the usual cases where the second layer isn't pre-solved. Again, so I'm going to solve the red face first, and if you followed along with the video before this, you should know how to solve the first face. So I'm just going to do this quickly to avoid wasting time. So yeah, we need the blue-red edge, so we're going to find it. It's right here, and we're going to maneuver it to. We're going to maneuver it such that the red side of the red-blue edge is facing us, and then do the right-sided version of the algorithm to place this edge in here. And now we need the red-green edge down here. And we're going to do something similar with this edge. The red-yellow edge, we need to move it from here to down here. So we're going to do the left-sided version of the algorithm. Okay, now we get a case where, of course, we didn't get lucky as last time. The second layer is still unsolved, but the next step that you're going to want to do is rotate the top tetrahedron such that the center pieces, the colors of the center pieces match the already solved base. So this is the correct rotation because the yellow center right here, this matches the yellow base. The blue center right here, this matches the blue base, and the green center right here matches the green base. So you're gonna get one of 3 possible cases. Assuming that the top layer is still non-trivial or unsolved. So case 1 is where all three required edges are this one, and this one. They're all unsolved, but only one of the edges has both of its colors mismatching mismatching the rest of the face, and the two other edges have at least one color that matches the rest of the face. So in this example, this edge, you see yellow here doesn't match the rest of the face, which is blue, and green doesn't match the rest of the face, which is yellow. But right here, we only have blue that doesn't match the rest of the face right here, but in this edge, green matches the green face right here. And similarly, blue matches the blue face right here, but yellow doesn't match. So we want to turn the Pyraminx such that the edge with both sides that are mismatched is facing towards the back. So like something like this. When I hold it like this, and now we're gonna see where the mismatched edge piece is located on the face that's facing towards us. And if it's located on the left, which is in this case, we're gonna do the left-sided version of this algorithm. And if it's located on the right, we're gonna do the right-sided version of this algorithm. So now so in this case, we're gonna do the left version. So it will be like this. We turn the left tetrahedron down, we turn the right tetrahedron down, left tetrahedron up, right tetrahedron up. So now, as you can see, this caused this red piece that was already solved before to move back up to the top layer, and we want to rectify this. So we're gonna basically put this back in here, and so we're gonna turn the top tetrahedron to the left. We're gonna turn the right tetrahedron up, turn the top tetrahedron to the right. So place the red triangle in here, and then we turn the right tetrahedron down. And that solves the Pyraminx. So I guess I'm gonna show you the other two possible cases as well. Now the second case here, where like of course after you've matched the centers of the top face to the already solved base. The second case is where you only have two edges that are unsolved. So this edge right here, yellow, blue, it's in its correct position and orientation, so that's solved. But neither of these two edges are solved. So in this case right here, you're gonna want to do the same 8-move sequence from case 1, but like on any side. It doesn't matter. So we're just gonna, without loss of generality, do this algorithm on this side, and we're gonna do it enough times until the case becomes case 1, in which we can just then solve the Pyraminx normally using case 1, which I already covered. So now we're back at case 1. See, so now we're gonna place the edge that has two sides mismatched on the back, and we're gonna do the left version of this algorithm, since the mismatched side of the edge that's facing us is towards the left. So now this third and final case, the final non-trivial case you can get for the top layer, is where the centers and the corner match like the bottom layer, but these three edges here, basically none of the sides of each of the edges match, and the mismatching forms a cycle. So yellow is like clockwise from where it should be. The green edges are also clockwise from where they should be, like right here. The blue edges are clockwise from where they should be, or counterclockwise, whichever. But in this stick-like case right here, you basically do the same 8-move sequence until like you reset the top layer to case 1. This might take you might have to repeat this 8-move sequence like 2 or 3 times, but I'll just do this here to demonstrate. So now we're at case 2. So we're just going to repeat the 8 move sequence again to get the top layer to case 1. So now we're back at case 1, where the only edge, like all 3 edges are still unsolved, but the only edge was 2 mismatched sides is facing to the back. So since the mismatched side of like the edge, the unsolved edge facing towards us is on our left, we're gonna execute the left version of the said 8 move sequence, which is gonna be this, and then we have solved the Pyraminx. So yeah. I'd say like overall there's the only 2 sequences that you have to memorize are one 4 move sequence for solving the base face, and an 8 move sequence for solving the top layer. So those are the only algorithms you need. Of course you need both the left and right versions of the algorithms, but you can, once you've learned one of them, you can learn the other version just by mirroring the moves horizontally. So yeah, overall, I'd say the Pyraminx is pretty intuitive. Like you don't even need to like memorize like the whole algorithm. I feel like some parts of it should just come intuitively. So anyways, I guess that's it. See you guys.